Well, we want to say good morning and welcome to San Diego. It's December 24th at 11:30, and we wanted to demonstrate on a sunny day, clear sunny day, probably about 6 to 9 mile per hour winds today coming out of the east. We've preheated our oven here almost up to 400 degrees, so looks like we're going to peak right around 375, and it's preheated for about 50 minutes, almost an hour. And we're getting ready to put in a blueberry pecan brownie mix, and that should probably take, I'm going to estimate, about 2 hours to cook today on December 24th. One of the joys of solar cooking is that on a clear sunny day and you have the time, you can save energy, reduce your carbon footprint, and just enjoy the empowerment that you receive from knowing how to capture the sun and use it for different practical heating applications. So even though it's short days in the wintertime, the sun has a lower angle of azimuth to the south. We're also looking at a higher amount of BTUs available per square foot actually now in the wintertime than we do in the summer. So I'll demonstrate that for you in a minute. I'm going to bring out my solar insolation meter, and we're going to see that the solar energy potential right now is 500 plus BTUs per hour per square foot available. So we've got about a 4 square foot oven space here. So we're looking at 2,000 BTUs per hour per square foot inside the oven for baking. Here you can see the solar insolation meter is just below 500 BTUs per hour per square foot. So it's been 45 minutes since I last checked it. It peaked at 500. And after I took my walk, I came back and it seems to have dropped down a little bit. So we're at 450 BTUs per hour per square foot. Normally in the summertime it's a constant 400 during the peak temperature during the day. But because of the lower azimuth of the sun, distance from the earth, we actually had a higher amount of BTUs per hour there for a few hours today. So we're going to be baking our brownie and timing it now for about an hour and a half. We'll check it later. December 24th, solar cooking. Well, we want to welcome you back to solar cooking on Christmas Eve. And wind's picking up a little bit now. It's been about an hour and 40 minutes on our brownies, and they're done. I'm going to go ahead and check them with a fork, and you're going to see some condensation released. The oven's been at about 350 degrees for constant cooking temperature today. Again, a little bit of breeze picking up, but the food's done. Cooking in San Diego. Merry Christmas. You're going to see some condensation steam coming out of there. Just under 300 degrees. Yum. That's one done brownie. So we've got a solar cooked brownie for dessert today on Christmas Eve in Ramona, California. Merry Christmas, everyone. This is going to be for Santa Claus. We're a little bit out of tradition, but he's going to like it. What do you think? Solar cooking on December 24th. All you need is direct sunlight, low wind, and the determination to save energy whenever you can. Baking a brownie, solar heating today. We'll see you later. Merry Christmas again. This is going to be for Santa Claus. We're a little bit out of tradition, but he's going to like it.